right, as we find our easy seat today, I thought our theme for our practice that we're going to plant in the mind is the idea of elevate. So we're going to think about that through our practice. There's going to be some poses where we literally elevate. There'll be some others where we have some opportunity to elevate a pose in its degree of difficulty. So we're just going to kind of settle in here, anchor those sit bones, find our tall spine. And as we focus on the breath and soften the body, plant that word elevate. Maybe you want to repeat the word with the breath as you deeply breathe in and slowly breathe out. And still with the breath, we're going to add a little movement. Inhale, we're going to reach those arms nice and tall up overhead. On the exhale, we're going to open up the elbows, pull those shoulder blades together. Inhale, reach. Exhale, open up the chest, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Using your pace, your breath, inhale tall, exhale to open. Two more. Then we're going to inhale, reach tall. On our exhale, we're going to twist to the right hand behind us, left hand toward that right knee. Nice tall twist. Inhale, reaching tall. And we'll exhale, twist the other way, nice and tall in the spine. And then we'll reach up tall through center. Exhale, slowly bring those hands all the way down to the mat. And as we bring the hands by our sides, we're going to tip that chin down toward the chest. And then we're going to roll that right ear over toward our right shoulder. We'll come through center. And we'll bring the left ear toward left shoulder. And then sink that chin down toward the chest, slowly coming back up to your neutral position. And then we'll make our way to our tabletop. Hands and knees, stacking those shoulders over the wrists, hips over the knees. Let's draw some nice hip circles here first. Just get some movement, maybe some of those pops and cracks out of the way. And then we'll switch directions, circling the other way. Back to center and cat and cow. Inhaling for cow, lifting the gaze. Exhaling for cat, tucking the chin. Your breath. One more. And then as we find neutral, we're going to extend our left leg, pull the belly button in, reach out with that right arm, find your balance, keep that breath. And if you want to elevate, add a little more difficulty, you can flow with the breath. Exhale under, inhale, reach. Two more breaths. And then we'll all release and switch sides. Right leg, left arm reaches out. You can hold here or with that breath, elbow, knee together. Inhale, reach away. Last two. And we'll release. Then we're going to walk our hands to the top of the mat, spread those fingers, tuck the toes, and we'll find our first down dog. Pedaling things out here, bend one knee, then the other. We're going to make our way to the top of the mat and into a rag doll. So we'll bend the knees, grab opposite elbows, maybe sway a little side to side. And then as we release, slowly rolling to that mountain, anchored in those feet, tall spine, shoulders soft. On our inhale, we're going to reach tall. Exhale, hinge and fold. Inhale for a halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, round and fold. Inhale, we're going to sweep tall. On our exhale, open arm twist to the right, maybe gazing back at that right hand. Right hand could also be at the right hip instead. Then on our inhale, we'll lift, elevate through center. Exhale, we'll find that twist to the left. Same options here. And we'll rise tall through center. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhaling tall. And with the breath this time, exhale, open arm twist right. Inhale, reach up through center. Exhale, open arm twist left. Inhale, reaching tall. Exhale to fold, finding our way to a plank. Exhale, we'll lower down, nice and controlled. Inhale for baby cobra, lift the chest. And exhale, press it up and back, down dog. And on our inhale, we'll travel to the top. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweeping tall. Exhale, open arm twist to the right. Inhale, reaching tall. Exhale, open arm twist left. Inhale, reach. Exhale, we'll fold, find our plank. Exhale, lowering down. Inhale to lift the chest. And exhale, we'll press it back, down dog. Inhale, traveling to the top. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rising tall. Exhale, open arm twist to the right. Inhale, reaching up through center. Exhale, open arm twist left. And we'll inhale, reach tall. Exhale, fold, find that plank. Exhale to lower down. Inhale, baby cobra or your up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, traveling to the top. Exhale, fold. Inhale for a halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweeping tall. Exhale, open arm twist to the right. Inhale, reach. Exhale, open arm twist left. Inhale, tall. Let's take one more. Exhale, folding, finding our plank. Using our exhale to lower down. Inhale through baby cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. And we'll travel to the top. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rising tall. Exhale, open arm twist to the right. Inhale, reach. Exhale, open arm twist left. Inhale, we'll rise tall. Exhale, folding. This time we're going to step our right foot back for a crescent lunge. So we want those feet on railroad tracks, really lifting that right heel. We'll settle in here. And we're going to reach forward with those hands, find a runner's lunge. So you may need to slide that right foot down the mat a little bit. Feel free to use that block here. And then we're going to lower that right leg all the way to the mat, low lunge. Then we're going to start to lift the hips a little bit. We're going to take this right foot, bring it back behind the wide edge as we slide this left foot back for a modified side plank, really lifting that side body, lifting that hip, reaching the left hand up. Again, you could use a block here for that right hand. Gaze up toward that left hand. And then we'll bring our left hand back down toward the mat, turn all the way back, come to that tabletop, and maybe take the hips a little back and forth, side to side. Then we'll walk our hands forward, exhale, down dog. On our inhale, we'll travel to the top. Exhale, fold. Inhale for that halfway lift. Exhale, round and fold. Inhale, sweeping tall. Exhale, open arm twist to the right. Inhale, reach. Exhale, left. Inhaling tall. On that exhale, we'll fold and we'll step our left foot back. Crescent lunge. Settling in on this side. And then we'll bring those fingers forward to the mat, finding our runner's lunge, making sure that right knee stays over that right ankle. And finding our way to our low lunge, dropping that left leg. And we'll start to lift those hips open to that wide edge of the mat. Slide that right foot back, nice and long. Modified side plank on this side. Activate that core, gaze up at that right hand. And then we'll find our way back to the mat, back to that tabletop, and drawing those hip circles or taking the hips side to side, loosening things up however we want to. And we'll walk those hands forward. Exhale, down dog. On the inhale, we'll travel to the top of the mat. Exhale, fold. Inhale for our halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweeping tall. Exhale, open arm twist to the right. Inhale, reach it tall. Exhale, left. Inhale, we'll reach tall through center. Exhaling to fold. Right foot is going to step back again, crescent lunge. We're going to add some elevation moments here. So first, we're going to work to lift this back right leg. As we do this, your arms can stay overhead. They could be at heart center, the hips, or maybe out as your airplanes. But you're going to try to anchor down in this left foot, and you're going to pull that right knee up and in, and then send it back and land in crescent lunge. So pull it up and send it back. Really activate that anchor leg as you lift, as you elevate. Use that breath. And on this next one, we're going to pull that right knee out in front and let it stay. If you want more, you can pull that right knee up and in. And if you still want more, you can add that open arm twist with that right arm. Keep breathing. Back around to center. If you have the twist, step that right leg long, crescent lunge. Nice. Then we're going to bring those hands down to our runner's lunge. And we'll add a twist here. So we'll leave our right hand on the mat or on the block and open up that left arm. And then as we lower that left hand to the mat, we're going to lower that right leg. Low lunge. And then as we lift those hips, we can plant that right hand. And an option here is you slide this left foot back. You can come to that modified side plank or to your full side plank if you like. One more breath. And then making your way to a plank or a tabletop, up to you. And we're going to find a child's pose, however we want to get there. If you want to add the bottom of your salutation, you can do that. If you're just ready to sink it back to a child's pose, go for it. Whenever and however you want to get there. A couple of deep breaths. One more breath. And we're going to use our inhale to flow forward. Exhale, down dog. We'll travel to the top of the mat. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rising tall. One more time. Exhale, open arm twist to the right. Inhale to reach up through center. Exhale, open arm twist left. Inhale, we'll reach. Exhale, folding, left foot back. Crescent lunge. Each side is different, so make your decisions based on how this side feels. First will be that pulling that back left leg up and sending it back, landing in that crescent lunge. Take your time. On this next one, as we bring that left leg up, we'll bring it out in front. You can hold here or start to pull that knee up and in, maybe adding your open arm twist. Back around to center. And that left leg back, crescent lunge. Bringing those hands down to our runner's lunge. We'll add the twist, planting that left hand, open up the right. We'll lower that right hand, drop that left leg, low lunge. And we're going to start to lift the hips, plant that left hand, draw that right leg back, And then you can decide on this side if you want to be in the modified side plank, if this feels good, or if you want to elevate all the way up to your full side plank, maybe gazing at that right hand. One more breath. And then we'll come back to the mat, to a plank or a tabletop. Again, if you want to add the bottom of your salutation, you just want to take the hips back and forth. We're all, again, going to find our way to a child's pose when and how we're ready. A nice, deep, slow breaths into the hips, across the lower back. Slow things down here. And we'll use an inhale to come up to that tabletop. And then let's lower a hip and find seated. Bringing soles of the feet together here first. We'll grow up nice and tall. Hinging forward, find your stretch. Then you can round if you want to, or you can keep your back nice and flat. Enjoying that breath and that stretch. And as we rise up, let's extend our left leg, pulling those left toes back towards you. We'll plant our right foot either side of that left knee. And we're going to twist toward the right knee with our spine nice and tall. And as we come back around, we're going to pull this right foot back by the left hip, grow up nice and tall, and hinge and fold toward that right leg just a little bit. And release. All right, we'll switch sides. Let's extend the right leg, plant that left foot, grow tall, twist toward that left knee, gaze back gently. And as we come back around, we'll pull our left foot back toward that right hip, grow tall, and then hinge toward that left leg just a little bit till you feel that good stretch, but can still breathe deeply into it. Let things release and lengthen. And we'll rise up. All right, as we unwind, we're going to plant the feet and roll all the way down. We'll settle in on the back here, ground down with those hips. Make sure the shoulder blades are nice and low. We're going to relax our arms by our sides. We're going to walk our feet hips distance apart in toward the sit bones. And we're going to take a few bridges here. So on your inhale, we're going to lift. On the exhale, lower down. Take your time, pressing up, engage, squeeze, slowly lower down. Two more. On this last one, as the hips are lifted, we're going to bring our hands, palms down underneath where the hips are going to come down, landing on the hands. You could use a block instead of your hands if you prefer. So kind of readjust, get comfortable. And then we're going to take the right leg up toward the sky and then add the left. Maybe point and flex or circle the ankles here, whatever feels good. You can have a bend in those knees as well. Getting ready to take this idea of elevating into our day, into our week, feeling empowered, feeling that energy. And we're going to start with that right leg again. Slowly bring it down first, letting it find the mat. Then that left leg. Kind of reset, feel that tingling, that coolness. Lift the hips just a little bit to pull the hands out. Maybe windshield wiper the knees side to side for a few breaths here. Then we're going to hug those knees into chest. Feel that back against the mat and then rock it out side to side. Feel free to find happy baby if you like it better. Whatever feels good, as always. And as you're ready, we're going to send those legs long down the mat. Let the feet fall open. Make use of any props you want to there at home. Double check those shoulders nice and low. Let the arms and hands release by your sides. Maybe blink the eyes closed. Come back to your breath. Back to this idea of elevating and what it might mean for you today, this week, anytime. And just breathe in the energy of that word, of that idea, as the body relaxes. Few more breaths here. Then beginning to invite movement when you're ready, the toes, the fingers. Then drawing those knees in, we're going to make our way to either side where we can pause and feel in all the good of our practice. Breathing in the good and using these exhales to leave anything here you don't want to take with you when you leave. And we'll make our way back up to an easy seat where we can find that tall spine, those soft shoulders, that deep breath. I wish you a wonderful rest of the day and week. Namaste.